Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. Now today I'll be talking about the spreadsheet from Flynn. Once again, this is now September 13th if I remember correctly, and this is now the 9th episode of the roster rumors for VCT 2024. This was the previous one that I went over yesterday. It's just a bit of a little quick over if you're interested in that, and also here's the EMEA fix as well, because I'm pretty sure you missed out Mystic and Martin both possibly be joining Team Liquid and Carmine Corp. However, let's move over now to the Americas, and we'll first start off with Sentinels. It has been confirmed that John QT will be the new IGL for Sentinels. Now, this is a phenomenal signing. I think this is a great signing for Sentinels, considering that they're just, okay, look, 2023, they didn't really have a voice. They had Marv, yes, the IGL, but it was kind of like a Paper X type, where there wasn't really like, it wasn't really like a proper IGL. I mean, like, Marv, obviously, he has done IGLing before. Well, actually, no, he has also been under some, like, great IGLs, like Finesse especially. And him being the IGL was a bit of a mess, in my opinion. But now with this, with a proper IGL of John QT joining Sentinels, and possibly as well, like, one of, like, the best, like, up-and-coming IGLs as well in the Tier 2 scene of Valorant, I think this is a phenomenal signing from Sentinels. I think they really have hit the nail on this. So, really excited to see how Sentinels goes with this roster. However, the last thing can be said about Evil Geniuses, because currently still nothing on EG, considering as well they got paid. I'm pretty sure it was something about like 50% that they needed to pay, like, it was some pay cut of like 50%, I'm pretty sure, or something, and then you can obviously imagine that a lot of players would piss off over that, but I'd be interested to see what roster EG builds now, because I'm a bit worried for them, not gonna lie. Leviathan. The rumor has it that Gokta will be moving to the Americas region to be coaching Leviathan. Bit confused on that, but I mean, to be fair, I'm pretty sure. Do Chileans and Argentinians don't they speak? Do they speak Spanish or Portuguese? I don't know. Or like, because I think Argentinian might. I think Argentinians might speak. I'm not too sure. If someone can correct me, correct me, that'd be great. But I'm a bit confused on why they would try to sign Gokt. I mean, at least it makes a bit more sense to sort of like the Spanish and like the Portuguese language are pretty similar compared to like French from Happy. So at least it makes a bit more sense here. But interesting movie the way this is the case. Cloud9, the team that we are all still molding about. Rumor has it that Whippy, formerly from G2 Esports and V1, will be joining C9 as their new Sentinel, which is actually not too bad. Whippy actually played pretty well, in my opinion, when it was in G2. And speaking of G2, EMEA, he's going to be joining Cloud9 as the new coach. I'm intrigued to see if this actually works, considering that, I mean, will this, because if you want to build a budgeted team, a budget roster team, why won't you just keep MCE? I mean, obviously, we don't know what happened behind the scenes and stuff, but what makes them stop them not keeping MCE, who has a well good reputation of basically making these budget players and teams work well? I mean, look at the guard, especially like in 2022, and now look at 2023, this year, where Jake and Rooney, both of them unknown quantities, unknown players coming to tier 1, and they absolutely slapped. They were super good. I'm not too sure, I'll be honest. I guess they want to go to a different approach, but I'm still molding over these type of changes that Cloud9 are making. I would not be surprised if they're probably gonna be in like the lower ends, maybe around, I don't know, maybe the 6th or 10th, maybe. But yeah, it's gonna be difficult. I'll say that at least. Loud currently nothing. Crew only Kesnet. His probability of rejoining team is likely, while Klaus has gone down now to possibility. 100 Thieves currently nothing. Even after the Stellar and Derek news of both them leaving, still nothing there. Furia, Conan, and Khalil, both of them are pretty sure to be joining the team, and Conan will actually be now the new IGL for the team, which is very interesting. Not King, who is still rumored to be joining Furia Esports from Leviathan. G2, Aspas. Yeah, there's been a lot of stuff about Aspas. Obviously, I talked about, pretty sure, when there was rumors that he would be leaving Loud, that he was going to go to Blade Esports over in Pacific, and now he's rumored to be joining G2 Esports and also NRG as well. I mean, Aspas, he's all over the place. Obviously, he's obviously a hot commodity, a very, very great player, a world champion even as well. So I'll be interested to see what happens there with Aspas. Will he go to NRG? Will he go to G2? Will he even go to Bleed Esports? I'm pretty sure he has a higher probability of going to Bleed Esports than G2 and NRG. Speaking of NRG, rumor has it that Demon 1 is rumored to be joining NRG, including Ethan. So I think that's not too bad of a change, I'll be honest. I think this is really, really good. That also means that NRG and rumored to be Na'Vi will be the only team to actually have basically international winners. Obviously, Na'Vi will basically have the FPX roster that won in Masters Tokyo, so not Masters Tokyo, Masters Copenhagen in 2022, and now NRG. Actually, I now think of actually, even with this roster, if they do actually sign Aspas and Sardak, they will actually have either way a full, basically a full roster of just winners. It's because obviously Victor, Crashes, and Marv, all three of them formerly from Optic. They won Reykjavik and Masters 1 in 2022. Spas and Sardak, obviously champions in 2022, and Demon 1 and Ethan, both of them obviously champions in 2023. What will Tex be? We're not really too sure where Tex will be there. And MIBR, the final one for Americas, nothing there. EMEA next, and there's been some interesting changes here for EMEA. The first one, Mini as a likely candidate of returning as the assistant coach. Keyword, assistant coach. Not the head coach, assistant coach. I'm pretty sure I actually did talk about my last video that I said, like, you know, if he maybe he will rejoin Fnatic and be like this as a coach, maybe. Pretty sure I might have said that. Might be wrong. I might be just inflating my ego. But if that's the case, then that's actually not too bad of a change. This would not hurt Fnatic a lot. However, this would, I mean, it won't hurt them a lot. If Mini does come back as the new assistant coach, it would not help. It would not hurt them. It would just basically mean that someone new would just be the head coach, but he's still there to help them, so it won't really matter. I'm pretty sure it was also confirmed that SLK is now inactive, so he's now on the inactive list on Fnatic. That's really all for that team. Giants Gaming, rumor has it Enzo to be joining them, but he's only on trial. However, all these players, I'm pretty sure are also on trial as well. All these 6 players: Musashi, Wolfen, Navera, Unfake, and Dimisic. Dimisic has also confirmed that he's also left Team Liquid, but we'll see. We'll get to that later. But that's all we really know about Giants. Foot Esports, nothing. Team Liquid, another rumor of Enzo to possibly be joining Team Liquid as IGL. Is he going to maybe replace Redgar? I have no idea. Koi, what do we do with the Koi here? Possibility of either Alive or Taiko to be joining the team as their duelists. I'll be honest, I would not mind either. Enzo, his probability of joining Koi is now gone up to unlikely. I'm pretty sure it was originally trials, but now he's pretty likely now. Well, I should say more likely to be joining Koi than Team Liquid and Giants Gaming. And some more trial players: Musashi, Wolf, and Navera, Unfake, and Mystic. I don't know if these players are just copies from Giants Gaming or something. I have no idea, but whatever. And Gukt, he's now likely to be re-signing the team, even though he's rumored to be joining Leviathan. Carmine Core. Now, rumor has it that Kadavara, I can't remember where. I'm pretty sure he used to play somewhere in the EMEA region. I don't think it was France. Might be wrong. But he is rumored to be joining Carmine Core as the new controller, and Enzo has gone down now to unlikely. I'm pretty sure he was originally possibility. Now he's gone down to unlikely. And obviously Lee Martin is still there, certain to be joining Carmine Core. Team Vitality, I mean, I don't know when they're going to be announcing this roster, but I guess we'll find out soon. Na'Vi currently nothing, Gentlemate's nothing, Team Heretics nothing, BBO Esports only one, that being Kishner X. He has now gone up to now unlikely after previously being basically a below 10% chance of him rejoining BBO Esports. Pacific now. I don't think there's anything low from Pacific. Z Division, nothing. DRX, nothing. Talent, nothing. Destination Focus, me, nothing. And yes, there is Australia there who has officially joined RQ. Team Secret, nothing. I can also see that Claire is not on the spreadsheet anymore. Global Esports, rumor has it that they are currently trialing John Olsen, who I'm pretty sure like in 2021 he was like a hot priority, like he was like a hot, like amazing, like phenomenal, not hot, but like yeah, like you know, like a phenomenal player. John Olsen is. It also looks like that they're good, they have officially all blown up their roster. So like I'm pretty sure it was also confirmed that Texture has got roster like to fast some money. All of them have officially left the team, so they will be blowing up this roster, and it will be a completely different roster than it was last year. I hope it's going to be a good roster. I'm not really too sure. I guess we're going to go global again, but I guess we'll find out. But it's looking pretty global right now with John Olsen rumored to be playing for Global Esports Spin. He's also pretty certain to be rejoining the team as well, along with Big Time. Genji currently nothing. Paper X nothing. Aspas now gone down to unlikely. We still don't know where Aspas is going to be. No idea at all. T1 nothing, even with the confirmed roster. We don't know what, I mean, we don't really know what Carpe and Zeta's contracts are, and we don't know if Sideplayer and Zeta, we don't know if they're going to be staying, including Carpe as well. And RIQ, like I mentioned beforehand in my last video, Australia has officially joined RIQ, and Texture is now gone down to rumored to be joining RIQ. I'll be interested to see of how they play it, but alright. And then finally, we have China, who haven't done anything at all. Absolutely nothing from China, but yeah, I guess I hope that we find something from China. But I will be, I guess I'll say this since I'm talking about China. I will be talking about the Act 1 variation. So when the Act 1 variation is finished, I will be talking about the results for that. Considering that, I mean, still Valorant, still esports. I guess I'll talk about it either way. But yeah, that's really about it for today's video. I guess the main ones probably includes Blue Esports, maybe looking for maybe a new roster. What can you really say about EMEA, really? I mean, either of these seems like Giants, Koi, Team Liquid, Carmine Core, maybe probably Liquid, considering that Soulcast is now officially gone. And then Americas, the main one, probably Sentinel signing John QT officially. And NRG also, I should also say, got rid of Som as well. So Som is now officially gone from the roster. And I don't know, you can maybe say Cloud9 still making some troll options. So that's really about it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Catch you guys next time in the next one. Goodbye.